It's everybody's dream to create a channel and of course to be a successful one at that. But sometimes creating a channel can come with a lot of challenges when it comes to knowledge, time, and of course, money. And of course, today we're gonna talk about something very important, and is social media. Welcome to The Connection, our first ever podcast. My name is Luis Garcia. We're gonna be our host today. I'm doing it solo today, so if you wanna be somebody local, somebody that knows me, that wants to join the podcast here at The Connection, we're gonna talk about the gospel, we're gonna talk about social media, we're gonna talk about ups and downs and money and this and that. So if you are interested on, hey, being on the camera with me and just talk it off while the camera's recording, hey, hit me up in the comment sections or DM me on Instagram, or if you have my phone number, just text me. Okay, so I just want to start this podcast very quickly by saying thank you, God, for giving me the strength and eliminating some of my fear of creating a podcast. How I said I may do it solo or I may do it with somebody else, depending how everybody's timing is for this podcast. But I want to start by saying I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. And I want to say, because 3 years ago, I started creating content, and it was very difficult for me because I come from a background where everything is kind of judged, and it's not simple to get off that box or be trying to be different from the people that surround you. So I just want to, pat my back and thank God, because it could be hard to get off that box that everybody's trying to get out of it. And of course, you need to realize that some of you, and when I say you, is because I have lived it. We have family traumas, and we have a lot of things that will prevent us from creating content or trying something new because it didn't look promising for somebody, or it didn't look right for somebody. So don't be so hard on yourself and create content or do what you heart desires, and I just wanted to get out the way because once again, Jesus is king, and he have brightened my life so much since I have not met him, but built a connection with him, built a relationship with him. See how I did that, connection, relationship. But anyway, that's not what I'm trying to get to. What is social media? What is social media? And everybody knows what social media is. When it comes to YouTube, when it comes to Instagram, TikTok, when it comes to something that it will become a social platform, not only for you to create, but also to become a zombie scrolling person that spends maybe 15 to 30 minutes scrolling up on social media, because that's what social media is. It attracts the people, it blends you with things that you like or pushes things that you like, and you get hooked on social media. I believe that's the way they make money. I am doing content, so I'm part of the problem / solution of this whole thing. I create content on Instagram. I have created content on YouTube. I have a failed channel on YouTube, and I have deleted Instagram pages because I think that I was not good enough, that I believe that my videos were not that great. Do I regret it? Yes, because it's part of the story that I'm trying to tell. And those videos are wandering around social media, and some of them, of course, are deleted. That being said, social media, you know what it is. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, fan base, X, Twitter. You know what I'm talking about. Social media is good and it can be bad in many ways, but I am talking about from the content creator side point of view. Content is very helpful. Some of it is knowledge, some of it is funny, and some of it has a little bit of both worlds, being funny and educated. But social media can become a money spender. And this is where I'm going to when it comes to the point of view of a content creator. Do I consider myself a content creator? Of course. Do I consider myself a successful content creator? Of course not. But a lot of people can admit and a lot of people can say that social media is a ticking bomb when it comes to money. A money ticking bomb. I preach about starting a channel with your phone. I preach about starting your channel with light like the sun. I preach about something cheap for you to start. Can you upgrade while you get better? By all means, yes, you can. I am not saying that you won't, and I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm saying as a starter, as a beginner, you can get very easily trapped on that social media money bomb. And this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to hit the bush too much. So a lot of people out there create content, and a lot of people out there make it look really good, to the point that, wow, this video looks great. Why does it look great? Because they have the knowledge, because they have the experience, they have that dynamic of the whole camera, microphone, video, how you call that again? I say it all the time, scripting. I'm telling you, not just because you look at that content creator, they have the best camera ever. There's something about that content creator that you actually like and can do, but that content creator probably has the money to buy that $3,000-$5,000 camera. That creator probably has that mic. That content creator probably has the light. Us content creators that are starting off, beginners, it's very hard. It's very hard because you cannot, out of the blue, just go ahead and forget your bills and buy a camera. It's like my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a drum. I'm gonna buy a drum, and I'm a pump gas with the sticks. There's just no way. So this is what I'm trying to say. If you trying to start content creation, if you trying to get into social media, video, or maybe overhead videos, or maybe anything, really and truly everything out there in social media, start with what you have. An iPhone, the iPhone recorder, the light, like the sun. Try to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get hooked up on this time money bomb, because you will hurt your pockets. A camera's not cheap. And whenever you buy a camera, you will regret it, because there's so much of a learning curve that you have to do. It's ridiculous. And then the microphone. Which microphone is better for me? And I'm not complaining by all means. Microphones, the shotgun, the wireless, the dynamic, this, that, this. And then you have to buy the light. Hey, I'm talking about easy. About with camera, microphone, and probably light, I'm talking about $6, $7, $8, $9, $1,000. And that's not cheap, y'all. That's not cheap, y'all. It's not cheap. And I, once again, recommend starting with your iPhone or any type of phone that you have. I'm not trying to be biased towards iPhone. I have one, but if you have a Samsung, go ahead and create content. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Comparison trap. Very, very, very important, the comparison trap. Like I said, if you compare yourself to other creators, you will be like, oh my God, this guy looks so good. And that's where it's gonna get you at. You will compare yourself if you see this video, or even if you see your favorite content creator out there, you're gonna compare yourself like, oh my God, I have to I actually have to create content like this guy or this girl or whoever, this woman. And that's where you're gonna get hurt in your pockets. And that's where you're gonna get hurt on your feelings. Whenever you compare yourself, what is it? Comparison is the thief of joy. I think that's how it goes. But once again, if you try to create content and you compare yourself to this person and that person, and this guy sounds better than me, and this girl looks better than me, and how they do this, and how they do the whole edit and the heavy editing and this and that and the flashlights, you will be miserable when it comes to content creator. I have done that. I've been done that. I have done all that kind of stuff. The comparison, feeling like I'm not enough. Dude, the comparison, bro, the comparison is terrible. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The whole rich on social media thing, it can also cause, like I said, comparison. I want to blow up quick. I want to be viral real quick. I want to do so many things. I want to do this content creation thing and be the best that I can to become rich quick. Everything on social media is quick these days. I want to go viral quick. But to not understand that social media takes time and social media needs to be shaped up to the content that you're putting out there, and you compare yourself to everybody and you see this person that blew up, you're trying to be like them. Man, you're just going to be miserable when it comes to creating content. Don't do that to yourself, man. Do not do that to yourself. Create content for the reasons that you may do it, because I'm telling you right now, if you're trying to do social media for money, you will never make it. And I'm saying that because I did it for money when it came to my first channel. And when I saw that money was not flowing in, it hurted me because it's not what I expected. So be careful when you start social media, because it's not what we all see out there. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So going back to the topic of cameras, I have asked myself this many times. Do I need a new camera? Do I need that new microphone? Is my microphone working? Is my camera giving me good visuals? It's my light. It's a good source of light and it's working. It's functional. If you answer all those questions, yes, hey, except for the first one, do I really need a camera? No. But if you answer those questions in a proper way, you really don't need a new mic. You just have to use the one that you have. Do I know how to use my camera properly before I go buy a new camera? Is that a yes or a no? Hey, be thorough when it comes to social media, because it will hurt your pocket. I'm telling you right now, it will hurt your pocket so bad that you're gonna look back and be like, what? Where this money? Why my credit card is almost $2,000-$3,000? Because Mr. here forgot that his camera was working properly and his lights was working properly, and he chose to buy a new camera without even knowing that he already don't know how to use the first camera. So guess what? There you go. You're on debt now because you decided to buy a brand new camera. Okay? So set a timer when it comes to your, scripting, when it comes to your creating the content. Prepare yourself. That is more important than the whole thing of equipment. Script, storytelling. Prepare yourself before you do videos. And like I said, as I'm saying this, I'm implementing this to my mind, because I'm not good at scripting all the way yet. I'm not good at preparing for this shit. I am creating this And of course, I have flaws too. So, of course, if you guys want to see something different on this video, hey, let me know in the comment section below, you know. But yes, prepare yourself. Preparation is better than the whole equipment situation, the whole equipment topic. I have seen creators create million view content with just a phone, you know. So stop tripping, stop tripping. But once again, this is the first ever episode for the connection. Any comments, anything, let me know in the comment section below. Follow this channel, support it. And this is the first ever podcast. As always, don't let nobody stop you, and always put things on God's hands, because how I said, He's our King, He is our Savior. So pray for it, leave it on His hands, and of course do the work. See y'all. Peace. Peace. That's how we're gonna end up the thing. Peace. Yeah. I think that's how we're gonna do it.